Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Claremont Classic Garage. It's a beautiful Friday morning in early, here, let me show you. In early September, we got the Ram 1500 loaded up. Deb and me are ready for a day at the Barrie swap meet. And these two are going to go up and run around with 40 or so other dogs at the doggy daycare. So everybody's going to have a good day. And I have a rumor, I've heard a rumor that they may be getting a bath today too. So we'll see how that works out. Well, we're motoring right along. We stopped in Beaverton and had breakfast. Any day is a nice day for a ride up Highway 12. Highway 35 is nice too, but we don't get to go up there that often. We'll be very shortly coming into Aurelia. Then we'll make the curve around the top and go back down Highway 11 to Burroughs Creek. Here we are, we've made it. See you once we get parked. Lots of cars in the parking lot, and the flea market itself looks like it's pretty jammed and pretty big. So this should be a good day. Look at all these cars. They're not really old ones, but they're old enough. All kinds of stuff. Got a couple of tractors here. Big old Alice Chalmers. Wow, it's a gasser too. A 6-cylinder gas engine. Massey Ferguson 275 with a John Deere blower on it. This one at least is a diesel. And a little Swisher zero-turn mower. These are good-sized machines, man. Lots of good stuff here. Look at this little nice little garden tractor. Ingersoll.
It's going to be nicer once we get it running.
All right. Kubota zero turn. A little Cub. Got a nice side distributor 8N here.
How'd you get changed? No,
yes, 10.
No, you can't keep taking money.
Pretty nice machine. It's got good tires, decent tin. Yeah, somebody will be glad to have this. An adorable little wheel horse with a little wagon behind it. Yeah, this is a really good swap meet. Best it's been in years. Pretty neat. These Nova rally wheels used to be everywhere, and now you hardly ever see them. That must have been a hell of a backfire. Really neat Fargo truck. Still has a flathead in it. Guess it's a 1-ton. Yeah, 1-ton, 1952. Really clean truck. Must be from out west.
Where was it?
Here's a couple of pistons. I'll put my hand in between them for scale. That's a big piston. That's a pretty good size one too. I keep telling myself I don't need any more under dash 8 track players, and I keep finding really cool ones. Well, we're slowly filling up our wagon, and I gave in to temptation and bought an 8-track player. But it's brand new in the box. NOS from the 70s. This is pretty cool. There's always better stuff in the parking lot than there is in there. This fella's taken a Gilson stationary engine and made it into a little lawn tractor. That's awesome. Pretty cool, this Chevrolet. It's looks like a filled 4-door, I think. I think it used to be a 4-door, yeah. You can see there where they filled the back doors. Don't matter, looks pretty cool. Got the wheel wells radius for that drag look. This car is awesome. This is old school at its best. Look at this nice 75 Dodge. I think it's a 75. Gotta look inside to tell for sure. No, it's a 72 to 74. You can tell by it's got the early dash in it. Cool though. Short box, fleet side. Check out this Eagle wagon. I wonder if this is my friend Bruce. He had a couple of these and he's always at these swap meets. You can get anything here, even an airplane. Nice Pontiac. Very nice car. V8. I think it's a Canadian one. Them front wheels are a long way in. This is awesome. Homemade intake manifold for a straight 6 with 4 carburetors, Strombergs, 4 97s. And that's the header. I guess they've cut it off. That is cool.
Yeah. Joe's got one.
Wow, look at that. Turbo 2 Daytona. Oh, wow. Man, that's beautiful. And no T-tops too, which were so problematic. They were nice when they were new, but when they get old, the T-tops are a pain in the ass. Need rope? Any rope you could imagine. They got it here.
No, I know, and that's why I understand that you...
That's a lot of rope. Here's the first vintage trailer I've showed you today. It's a Glendette. They always had that great big cast G on the side of them. They're kind of neat. They were a pretty high-end trailer back in the day. Well, we're halfway through and it's break time now, so we're going to have a cold drink and a little snack, and then we'll do the rest of it. It's big. This is an old school fall Barrie. It hasn't been like this in a long time. We're doing great. All right, so here we go. We already did that side. Now we're going to do this side. I don't think there's quite as much stuff on this side as that side. This side is probably 2/3 the size of that side. Let's get at it. Always love these old Prowlers. That two-tone green, it really pops. These are great little trailers. Made in Lindsay, Ontario at the Fleetwood plant there. Nice old Winnebago from the early 70s. These things are classic. They never get old. Alright, here we are. We've made it to the car show and car corral. Let's see if we can find anything interesting. Look at this Blazer. Isn't this awesome? Half doors, soft top. Wow. Spectacular. Nice little Westie. There's one at every show and I love showing them to you. It's Datsun Z car. This one's from the early 70s before the government made them put those freaking crash bumpers on it. This is, I guess, is a 260Z, like 1971 or 72. Oh no, it's a 240Z. Wow, that's an early one. So let's, oh, he's got a sign in it. We'll see, what year is it? 1973. I don't know the difference between a 240, 260, 280. Beats me. But I don't know if the paint on this thing shows up on the video, but it's like orange chrome. It's beautiful. This Torino's pretty nasty too. You don't see that every day. A flathead with a turbo with a 4-barrel carburetor and air conditioning. Wow. Nice Ford coach. Remember these? F-150 and Forcer. Remember the commercials in Hockey Night in Canada with Don Cherry selling these things? Volare Roadrunner, one of those cool cars you don't see every day. In the late 70s, this was about the best you could get. The car companies were just handcuffed. They couldn't do much. But hey, a V8, 2-door car, it'll be fun. Look at this Anglia. Wow. Is that ever slick? Now we're into the car corral. Here's some excellent projects here. Hot rod material. A Viper truck. This is the second one of these I saw today. There was a black one in the parking lot. These were neat. They have the V10 Viper engine, a 6-speed manual. They were, I think, a 1 year only. They were a 1 year only truck. Model A pickup. Always love Model A pickups. I just like Model A's, but Model A pickups are extra cool. And that's it. We've done it. We are finished. So we're going to hop in the truck, head back down home, pick up the boys at doggy daycare, and when we get home, we'll show you our loot. I think I said this a couple of videos again, but it bears repeating. Any day is a good day for a traffic jam on the 400. You can see there's a wreck or something northbound. In the distance, I can see all the flashing lights. You probably can't, but you can tell by the severe lack of traffic going northbound. Because it's Friday on the 400, it should be wall-to-wall northbound. So we're coming to it. It's about a mile away, I would guess. The wreck. It's on top of the hill there. This is the, oh, look at that. Now that is an extreme rock crawler. It's an old XJ or a Jeep Cherokee. Let's see if we can get caught back up to him a bit here without rear-ending anybody. Yeah, he's headed for a weekend of fun. Yeah, you can see the lights now more and more. Okay, looks like the northbound problem is just cleared. A wrecker went by with a smashed truck. There goes another one. Here comes another one. Oh yeah, that one got stuffed from behind. So, oh, there's that Jeep. Isn't that cool? They probably have lots of fun with that. Wow. Well, I guess it hasn't quite cleared yet. They did tow quite a few of the wrecks away, but that's still a hell of a mess here. One lane, I guess, and the right shoulder are getting through. And everybody's, I guess, giving the cops their reports. A couple of fire trucks. Look, junk came over the fence onto this side. Man, nothing like Friday on the 400. There we go. That accident was up by Highway 88. We're quite a bit south of there now. We're coming to Highway 9. And look at the traffic still. These poor people, they're trying to get home, trying to get to their cottage. What a disaster. This 400, it's a nightmare. We came down this way because normally we'd come out of Burroughs Creek and go back up around the top of Simcoe, but there was a whole bunch of construction northbound on Highway 11, so we figured we'd come this way. Wow, what a mess. Goodbye 400. Man, I'm always so happy to get off the 400. Well, we picked up Cooper and Nugget now from their day at doggy daycare. They got a bath too while they were there. Nugget is totally wiped out. Cooper's getting there. They had a very busy day running around with all the other dogs. So let's see what we got at the swap meet. We got a couple of DVDs. Batman. This is the real Batman. This is the only Batman. 1966. Adam West and Burt Ward. That's Batman. The movie with Michael Keaton wasn't that bad, but nothing tops this. We got a basketball for Cooper and Nugget. Let's see how long that lasts. We got 2 Tim Hortons soccer balls for Cooper and Nugget. We'll see how long those last. I got this, which we can install right now. Look at that. Ta-da! I got that for $1. Tidies that up a little bit. Spare a trailer plug. I got these are the yoke pins for PTO shafts. Always need them around a farm, even a pretend farm like this one. We got these for hanging your hanging plants or whatever. We'll use them up for something. I think they came with this. No, they came with this. It was a package deal. We got, oh, I found a nifty spot on my Kubota tractors where I can actually put a pair of tow hooks, but I only had one pair. So here's a pair. I'll put them in the garage. We can put them on the other Kubota tractor. They're handy to have, right? These things, they're ugly and they take up a lot of space under the hood of your car, but nothing works like these. These are the best. They were made in the USA. They never let you down. These things are bulletproof. I think I've got one. This one was on, just sitting on a guy's table for $10. I said, for $10, I'll keep that around. This here is a new old stock Ford speedometer cable. It's got a 1968 part number on it. I'm not sure really what it's for, but I will use this number. I'll look it up, see what it's for. Maybe it's for a big Ford. Who knows? But at least once I know what it's for, if I can't use it, I can get it to somebody that can use it. This here, a beautiful basin wrench that goes like every which way but loose. Here's another one of my, you know me, I'm full of screwdrivers. So it's extendable. So this is a great tool. I'll throw that in my plumbing toolbox and hope I never need it. But if I do, I got it. You know me and old 8-track players. So, despite promising myself I wouldn't buy any 8-track players, well, look. But I got all this for $10. How do you go wrong with that? So this one is just a little underdash 8-track player that kind of came with this pile of stuff. This here is, I don't think it's ever been used. It's a Spark-O-Matic cassette adapter. So what you do is you use this. You put your cassette in there and stick it in your 8-track player, and you can play your Led Zeppelin cassettes on your 8-track. It's brand new. And the last thing we got, this is brand new. I don't know if new old stock applies to crappy 8-track players like it does to, you know, like car parts. But anyway, look at this. Comes with the instructions, and this is also brand spanking new. A nice underdash. It's a Continental 8-track player. This is something that Deb got because one time when we went out, our two little furry friends ate a hole through the quilt on the bed. So this is a nice quilt with 2 matching pillow shams. It kind of goes with our decor. She got a great deal on it. It's in really nice shape. So that was good. Barrie isn't just about car parts. Here's the last thing we've got. Ford FE engines. That's your, you know, your 352, 360, 390, 428, even the mighty 427. They are really expensive for aftermarket parts. FE, everybody jokes, stands for freaking expensive when you're working on these engines. And something that you never see kicking around for them is aluminum intake manifolds. And when you do find them, they are freaking expensive. So I was wandering around and I found this old Edelbrock Streetmaster 390. We got the carburetor on top of it. Everything for $130. You can't go wrong. The manifold is not perfect. Somebody has, I don't know what they've done to it here. They've gotten a torch too close to it or something. and it's got a little nick out of it there, but that's really easy to fix. You could TIG that back in, or even if someone not really confident with that kind of welding like me, I could just put a little JB weld in there and that'll be fine. It's a little banged up around here where the distributor goes. Again, we can clean that up. There's one busted bolt in the water neck. That's easy. I'll get that out. Now, the thing with this intake manifold, it was called the Street Master because it's not really a high, like a high performance piece. You wouldn't put this on a 427. But for a 390 or a 360, that, you know, just you want some mid-range pop to it, these things are great. They're a single plane, and what they do, you can see here, it's got small ports. You can see the gasket. There's the actual 390 port size. So this has got a small port. This is what we call a velocity intake. So it maintains a high velocity of your intake charge, and that's how you get that low end grunt and mid RPM power. These things by 4,000, 4,500, they are dead. But if you're running one of these old Galaxies like I am with those useless log manifolds on it, that's about all you're going to get out of these engines anyway. So for what I paid for it, I'm willing to give it a try. We'll try it on there, see what happens. And this carburetor you'll see is really good because it's actually got the Ford throttle shaft and the Ford kickdown linkage on it. So this is a made for Ford carburetor. This whole thing was a really good deal. So we'll try it on our convertible, and if we don't like it, we can take it off. I do have an S-code Mustang intake manifold to try on it, and that is it's a dual plane, but it's a high rise with the full size ports. You'll get more of that high RPM punch with that intake, but I'm not sure that's what I need on my convertible. That'll do it for this one. That's our day at the Barrie swap meet. It was a great day for everybody. Cooper and Nugget had a blast at doggy daycare, and they got a bath and their toenails done. Deb and me had a hoot wandering around up there looking at all the stuff. We could have filled this truck with stuff that we saw up there, but we just chose to bring these little bits and pieces home. It was a fantastic day. The Barrie flea market, it was good to see it kind of back, because last fall and even this year in the spring, it wasn't that hot. But this was a really good Barrie swap meet. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for tuning in and continuing to support our channel. It's growing and growing and growing. I couldn't do it without all you great viewers. Anyway, I'm going to take off now. We got a really busy weekend. We'll be back with more videos, and I hope you come back to see what they're all about. And until then, this is Kevin checking out from the Claremont Classic Garage. So long.